Ibrahim is the first PM. Abhishek, Isam, Alisa, Adiru, Janvir, Ali, Abhilal, Mali, Abhishek, Jamal, Amer, Alvin, Neha, Raju, Pradeep, Amit, Rashmi, Suzanne, Aarti, Pawan, Tarek, Mandar, Usman, Johnson, Raju, Hasib, Saban, Abhi, Surinder, Mary, Samad, Nadir, Christopher, Mansoor, Venkat, Anindra, Sim, Amir, Nabil, Ali, Ashish, Usman, Naveen, Vivek, Ali, Naveed, Ali, Mateen, Chitra, Naveen, Salah, Deepak, Caroline, Linvin, Bilal, Salman, Mubin, Shazay, Mr. Waqas, Mani, Nadeem, Suhail, Wasi, Salah, Sidra, Amar, Faisal, Vigat, Umar, Lata, Chandra, Hassan, Usman, Faisal, congratulations on becoming 350th certified PMP of 2022. And now we are live for the second time day, PMP number 399. Ali Basharat cleared PMP in 14 days. Yes, Mufid was his batchmate in 14 days. Now Ali cleared PMP in 14 days after the training from Bahrain. Ali, first of all, how do you feel?
Sir, I cannot. I have no words. The excitement, the happiness in me is like I didn't even go home. I was like, no, I want to stay outside and just enjoy this day.
So Ali, you were saying me that I did not like I was thinking to give exam after 16, 17, 18 since it is Bahrain day, Bahrain national holidays. So you will get some days off and you will give it. And I when I ask you giving it on Tuesday, Wednesday, what was coming going into your mind?
So I was shocked. I had like I was having a plan that I will do on Sunday and I will be like relaxed. But on I guess on Sunday you said me the book the date, and I was like, okay, let's see what the dates are, and you told me to book it on Wednesday, and I was like shocked. I was like, no way I can do it in 2 days. And I asked you, sir, am I ready? Are you sure I'm ready? And you said, like, even if you give today, you will pass. And then you said, like, I will give you the final material to go through that, and you do it. And I was again asking you, I wasn't sure that I could do it. But I just trusted you. Even in the beginning, I was trusting you fully. Your roadmap and everything, I just followed it uh, to the point exactly as you said.
Thank you very much. Now, I'm gonna ask you, were you ready?
I was ready. You
You
were
were
right.
ready.
You were exactly on the point.
What is your score in the exam?
All above target.
People above target, process above target, business environment above target. And now you have 16 and 17 December Bahrain Day to enjoy, relax, maybe watch some movie,
Yes.
do whatever you want. Okay,
Yes.
and it's interesting. 15th, 16th. So yeah, your Friday Saturday holiday is going to be ended. They will give you so
Yeah.
you have a long weekend, 4 days
Yeah.
weekend.
Even what they do is they give 2 extra days since it's coming on Friday and Saturday. So they will give Sunday, Monday also off in
So
Bahrain. So it
come
will be
come to
4 days.
Dubai. Come to Dubai. Then you have 4 days off. What you are gonna do now? You don't have anything to study. Yeah. So this is an important thing. I'm extremely happy with your success. Okay, let's explain your entire success story in your own words. Please go ahead.
So first, I didn't know anything about PMP. My classmate had done PMP and he had a good jump in career. So I was like very interested in this, and I asked him which teacher he went through. So he referred me Amer sir, and I looked on his profile, and I think around it was June or July. I contacted him first. That what is the procedure, and I didn't know anything, any procedure, how you register, how you take classes, and everything. And he told me to join his batch and just he will send me pre-training material. But I didn't join at that time because I was busy at work. And then I said I will do it, but I kept postponing it. Like every month I kept postponing it. I will do next month. I went home, then I kept postponing it. But there was one post of Sir Amir, and he had written something like uh, if you keep postponing it, when will you do it? Like it was something along these words. And that was like, that was the point, that was the motivating factor for me, that how long I will keep postponing it. And as soon as I came back to Bahrain, and I contacted Sir Amir, that I didn't even contact him, I just booked on his batch and I told him that I have joined your batch. and tell me what to do next. And he just started sending me pre-training material. And also, here's the thing, I just went through the pre-training material like one video a day. I didn't make notes or anything. Some of the things were going over my head. I was just watching it and just getting to know what is PMP. So when the batch started, I had like some overview, but I didn't have like the knowledge, like deep knowledge like some people study during pre-training videos. I was just watching. So I started actually studying when the batch started.
So
Even the pre-training material.
it was 16th or 17th of November that you actually
Yeah.
started. That the first
Yes.
class when the class
Previous.
started. Yeah.
Yeah, previously I was just watching the videos, getting to know the terms, the definitions, like what is something, and the overview. It wasn't like I was not taking any notes or anything. I was just watching. I think I made one or two mind maps, but I think as I joined the class, I was only familiar with the terms, nothing like deep knowledge or anything.
Hmm. Okay, that's an interesting thing. But uh, we cleared it, we got it done, and yeah,
Yes.
these things got cleared. And this was an important thing to look into, that finally you cleared PMP and in just 14 days. Just to put in the context of everyone, he is PMP number 399. When I told him, when I called him, I said, "Your PMP," he said, "Oh shit." I said, okay, we can wait. You can wait till night because two more students have exam. If you want to be recorded as a PMP 400, I can do. Said, but he said beautifully, no, sir. I want to be 399 PMP. Let someone else be PMP 400. Two students have exam. Now, interestingly, both have exam in Canada. So this will be late night when they both of them have exam at 8 a.m. Canadian time. So this means they just started the exam. They are in the exam right now. So we will be ending inshallah with 400 plus PMPs. Acha ji, let's come to the time management. How did you manage time in your exam?
So there's an interesting thing. Actually, I was watching Journey of Grace last night that you recorded with her, and she said that she couldn't manage the time that well. And immediately in my mind, I was like, I need to manage the time well. I need to manage the time well. And you called me last night that how you will manage the time, and I had it like ingrained in my mind that this is the limit, 80, 75, 75. I will not cross this limit. So in the first part, I think I took around 76 or 77 minutes, and because even in the first part it was hard. It was very tricky, very difficult. Some of the terms were going over my head. I couldn't understand it. So what happens if I was stuck on a question? Um, I just didn't take much time. I chose from the elimination method. I crossed two. From the two, whichever I liked more as a servant leader, I just clicked it and went to next. So this is how I kept doing it, and I wanted to manage the time really well. And I just finished the first section in I think like 76, 77 minutes, and then I took a break. Then I came back the next section. I think I did even better. I think like 10 minutes before the time ended, and I was really relaxed the last session. It really helped me because the last session I was tired, and it was easy, but my mind was already tired. So because of the extra time, I finished like 15 minutes earlier, even when I was tired. So that really helped me to manage the time, and because of this, I think time management was the thing that helped me clear or complete all the questions.
So time management was not an issue in your point of context. In your thing, it was not a problem at all, right?
Yes, yes, because I pushed myself. I think it would have been problem if I didn't watch last night journey with the other candidate, and if I didn't prepare myself for that, I would have, I think, lost the track of time. So I was
Hmm.
really really careful about the time management.
Hmm. So what would you say? 80, 75, 75 is the name of the game, that you need to manage the
Yes,
time. And if
exactly,
you can manage
exactly.
80, 75, 75, you can easily manage the time. There is no issue into that. You can easily
Yes, no
go
issue.
and look at that time. Okay, that's great thing. Okay, in
I
addition
would
to that,
even
hmm,
I would even
go.
say that the first part, the first 80, the first 80 minutes, that's the crucial. If you can manage the first 80 minutes, like if you finish the first part in 80 minutes, time management will not be an issue, because the next 120 questions is much, I would say, comparatively easier. The last section is very like there, some of the questions were like straightforward. So the first 80 minutes, that's a crucial thing, if you can manage that.
First 80 minutes. And as I said it last night, they will be punch on your face. What they punch on your face?
It was a big punch on my face. The first part was like some turns were going over my head. It was tricky. It was difficult, and I was sometimes the questions were so amusing. I was like smiling. What is this? Because they use the terms that are like
You
really
cannot share.
good. And
You cannot share that. You cannot
yes,
share that.
yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
sure,
I
sure.
told you.
But
Or
the terms were like different. You wouldn't hear it or you wouldn't see it, but it was like really good. I was
Hmm.
impressed.
So you enjoyed the exam.
I actually, my exam was a little bit different than previous the journeys I have seen. It was a mix of all the things, not mix. I mean, there were dominating parts of agile, there were new things in the exam, and the way they talked the questions and the MCQs, the options were like a little bit different and tricky. So it was something good.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much for that. Now, a very important question. How many books you read in your PMP journey? Do you
Uh,
know this is PIM book?
no,
Do you know it is a
no
PIM book
books.
7 or any?
I know there's a film book, but I didn't read it. I read your book of 7 steps how to solve the
That is
questions. I
booklet.
thought that's the
That is
only that's
that's a
that's
book.
a booklet. Yes, yes. So no PMP books or any material, anything like that. Even the slides that you gave us, I didn't even go through that. Only the last 2 days I checked some definitions to clear my concepts, and not even those slides. Your notes, your journey videos, your what you said in the class, the coaching calls, your everything that was coming for you.
Hmm. So those, now let's come to the most important thing. How important coaching call is.
I would say coaching call is very very important, because you go deep into the questions, you share the concepts, and you put us on the right path. We would be saying something wrong, and you would say like, no, this is not the thing. This is how you solve it, and that is what put us right back on track. Because if without the coaching call, our mind would be going one way, but in reality, it should be going the other way, and you would help us in the coaching call. So I think that is very very important.
How important, you didn't read any book, you did not even read the slides, but how important the root cause analysis is.
Oh my god, I hated that, but because of that, I think I passed it. That was the turning point for me, because I remember the first few mocks, the regular mocks with the classes that you gave us. I was bad in that. My scores were below 50%, and I was struggling. And you told me that you needed detailed root cause analysis, and I was like, what is root cause? And I just started doing it, and when you start doing root cause, your mind opens up the different scenarios, everything clicks, and then you understand more concepts, and even more material is covered in the root cause analysis. So I would say root cause analysis is like 100% necessary. I would even go as far as to say that if you don't do it, your chances becomes like 50% less if to pass. I think it's
Hmm.
very very important.
So doing root cause analysis is an important thing. Okay, Ali, with your permission, can I share your roadmap just to motivate other people?
Yeah, sure, 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 sure.
Okay. So this is for all the people who are my students to understand that this is the roadmap that Ali followed. So you see, he did fundamental good. This was his score in stakeholder, 50%, agile 49% the first attempt, resource 48%. Like in the communication, he got a good score. Everything else, he got a bad score. And not just this, risk 50%, quality 66, procurement 64. I mean, you were horrible. For
I
the
was, I
cost,
was really bad.
cost 40%. Like his score was 62%. Then he asked me what to do. I asked him to revise these four topics as they are kind of, in my opinion, heart and soul of PMP. He revised and he got 83, 80, 80. Now, these are the same questions. I said, why did not you get 100%? But that is what it is, reality. Then he did people mocks just because of root cause analysis. Look at his score: 70%, 75, 76, 73, 78, all 70 plus because of root cause analysis. And if I go there for full mocks, how I know he was ready? 78, okay, 78. This is full mock. This is full mock number one, 78%. 82%. Full mock number four, 76%. Okay, so here is booking the exam. Five, 76%. Six, 76%. So all those mocks, the scores jumped because of root cause analysis. So that's why I always say root cause analysis is heart and soul of PMP exam. Always do root cause analysis. Okay, Ali, how important my follow-up was.
Sir, it was amazing. I thought that you were with me every step of the way. Like you would call me you will message me every day. Like, what is the progress, Ali? Update. And I was like, eh, I would dread your message in the morning. I was like, oh no, he messaged me. I have to do it. And it was like pushing me and pushing me in the right direction. And I every day I had a motivation that I had to at least give him something. And every day I studied hard. Every day, even after work, I would come and study for like 4 hours, 6 hours. The thing about me is I am slow, and I even told him that I am slow, but he told me that it doesn't matter if you're slow, you just have to be consistent. And I think that line remained with me throughout, and I just kept the consistency. Even when I was performing bad, I said, even if I'm performing bad, I will be consistent. And that was the one part that kept me through, kept me going and everything.
Thank you very much, Ali. For everyone who is watching, the next batch is starting this Friday, and you can see how the students are clearing. So you can join the program and you can become next certified PMP. Plus, we will have a coaching call today, 8 p.m. UAE time, and you can see it according to your time. Ali, I'm gonna remove myself from the screen. I want you to talk to the people and tell them how they can prepare for PMP.
Yes, sir, sure. So I would just say that if you want to clear PMP and you're thinking of clearing PMP, just join this batch. When you join Sir Amer's batch, that is the point you make sure that you are become PMP. The everything that else matters is just follow what he says, be consistent, try to do anything that you can during the day. Just don't take like a time offs, and just every day do something, do a little bit, even if you have half an hour. Even you can do 10 question, 20 questions, just keep doing it so your mind keeps going through it. And then you will, I guarantee you will clear it. If I can do it, I think anyone else can do it.
Thank you, Ali. Thank you very much. It has been an honor to work with you. Now, the most important thing, you guys, although students have cleared from your batch, still we have 50 plus students in your batch, and I want you to push them, to work with them. Each one teach one is the name of the game. If
Yes.
we each student can help each other, we can grow our group. We can achieve my 500 PMP target. Still, we have 16, 17 days left. Let's work towards it, and it has been an honor to work with you. Thank you, Ali, and we'll talk to
Thank
you
you.
further on after the call this state. With that, bye bye.
I would have not been able to clear the exam if Amer Ali would have not been there. I would have not been.
I did not believe that I will